times. And we're back. We're here at Windrock Off-Road Park. And we're eating some Cheetos. These are cheddar. White break. Everybody got some food. We sold out of pizzas, apparently. So got some stuff going on. We're getting ready to kick off with the youth class again. We have two of those. We have a youth unlimited, and we have a youth stock. So we have youth stock, and we have two guys in our youth unlimited class. They are super, super cute to watch. That was a lot of fun watching those guys. Bouncers. We ran through our order right before we went to break. Again, like I said, this will be UTV Bounty.
All right, we're ready to start back off with our UTV youth class. We do have two drivers in our modified class for this weekend. They didn't exactly fit in with the stock class, but we wanted them to be able to still come and race and run with the brung. So Lane Yeager is going to start us off for the modified youth class. Looks like he is on the starting line down there. And then we've also got Corey Whittle running that in that modified, and then about 6 other drivers in the regular youth stock class.
Mostly girls, actually.
Yeah.
So
the fastest time in the stock class for youth was Brantley Havens and then Clara Hoback. And Lane Yeager does have the fastest time overall and for the modified class.
Production's ready.
All right. I want everybody, while we're doing this, to get on Facebook and let Kelly Lewis know that we have her debit card, and if there's something she wants from Wish App, she needs to let us know.
All right.
Yeah, we need 2 more fire extinguishers.
Again, Justin Holback on the radio there. He's one of the guys that helped us get this organized. He has a daughter who's racing in it, so...
We need some more driving skills for Wade Dude.
Oh.
Go, Lane.
Getting a little squirrely down there.
Looks like our camera guy is still on his lunch break, and he missed the memo. But
there
comes Lane Yeager back around on his way towards the finish line. There he goes.
Cut through the finish line, see if we can get a time for him.
33.911. His first time was a 33.704.
Wow.
Very consistent from little Mr. Lane Yeager out here today.
I believe that was that national championship, so.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he does all right.
I think we'll have Corey Whittle on the line now, and those will be our two drivers in the modified youth class. If you guys are just joining us here on Hillside Live, welcome to the show. We are at Windrock Park in East Tennessee this weekend for the Yukon Gear and Axle NRRS #1. We are on round 2 for all classes now today. We just had our short lunch break. Sorry, my Cheetos are still on the table.
They're very tasty.
Speaking of lunch break. And we are back for round 2 for our youth class, UTV Bounty, and Bouncers. And then when we're done with all that, we'll move on into 2 classes of RC racing. This is Corey Whittle.
And he has, they're just designed that way, may have a little more lean. Maybe does some flat track with it. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Round in that corner.
What were you showing me there?
Oh, I don't worry. Right there. 42.989.
Ah, my umbrella.
Again, Lane coming up on a little bit, but Lane's also done quite a bit of racing, so I think that's got maybe a little faster rig, too.
It's probably not going to stay up there.
Yeah.
Thank you, though. I wonder if I can...
Okay, that was our 2 modified youth class. So now we're getting ready to do our stock
Eric.
UTV.
Eric, will you cut me off 2 feet of that tape? The orange tape, the caution tape?
Got Dallas Heckley's going to get it kicked off here,
Rip me off a piece of
as
that.
Zach was saying.
A little more.
Again, she is Daniel Heckley's daughter, who I think is 6 years old, if I remember correctly. Just a cute little girl, so cute to get on there racing. Again, she's 6 years old, so great to see her out racing.
Is this Eva Or is
I
it
think this is Dallas, they said.
Dallas? Okay.
I'm not sure. It looks like they're having some mechanical issues. Daniel's walking over to check it out. Oh, there we go. She's off again. I don't know if she killed it or turned it off or what. Daniel and them are having a good laugh at it, so having a good chuckle.
Taylor, do we have a camera out there?
There we go.
Something.
She's not quite to that corner yet. He's yelling, "No, go that way, go that way!" Again, that was
So
Justin Wills.
cute.
There, trying to help coach some of the youth class. Oh, look at that! Like a little bobblehead driving it. So cute. Oh, she's putting reverse there, making a little correction. Back it up.
How come? All right.
Bouncing through there. Oh, Daniel cheering her on. You can see there's a couple of the dads down there. That Whittle Racing dad is down there as well. John LaCroix there. They're all kind of chit-chatting, talking. Obviously, Cash has raced with us for a while. He's the younger guy.
Yeah, I don't think Cash counts as being able to be in the youth class.
We're
I don't
gonna-
think Cash was ever in the youth
Yeah.
class.
Look at that. That's great.
That was Dallas Heckley. 114.362
There we
for
go.
Dallas.
That's our first stock class.
Not too shabby.
If this is your first time joining us on Hillside Live, the youth class is new for this season, a new addition. We also had the Venn class as a new class for the season, and something else that is new is that we split the RC class into both a metal and a plastic class.
And that's going to be awesome. Again, we can see a bunch of that's off to our right, stage right. You can see a bunch of the custom rigs that are all the metal ones that are have been candy painted, which is just there's such beautiful rigs to see. So awesome to see those guys up there.
Let's go. We got Gatlin Wills on the line.
Gatlin Wills is who I think we got pulling up next.
Good job, Dallas.
All right, sending Gatlin Wills. Again, this is Justin Wills' daughter. She's racing a 170. She got a race suit, getting some film.
Let's go, Gatlin. Get out there, big guns.
Will's daughter, yeah. There we go. See where time's going to be.
There he is. That's a
43.438
There we go.
for Gatlin.
3.8 for Gatlin Wills.
Again, she's 11. She's one of our older racers, racing the youth class.
And Gatlin was our winner in
Yes,
Texas
yes.
for the inaugural youth class race.
Was a good time.
By far the cutest.
Hey, Sean, we'll see what we can do for the RC class. I believe we were live for it in Bridgeport,
We were.
weren't we? Yeah.
Yep. I'm not sure if we'll be live for this race, but we were live in
Yeah,
Texas for it.
We are fighting through some technical difficulties
are?
today. I know you guys have noticed.
We were joking, saying we're going to get a shirt made in the back to say Southern Rock Racing Series staff on the front. It's going to say, "I'm tired." Like,
All right, don't ask.
yeah. Taylor made the joke yesterday. So several of us at dinner last night were just like, "I'm tired," and I said, "By the way, me and Taylor came up with a shirt. It's going to be a great shirt."
There's a lot that goes into making
Yes.
a weekend like this happen.
And again, thanks to all our volunteers who are out here on the hill, setting up tape, putting up flags, helping tear stuff down, bringing trash cans around. Oh!
Clara Hoback on two wheels coming around the corner. She was able to steer out of it, keep herself
Wow.
from tipping over, and she didn't even run into her dad.
She did not. It was close. It was close, but she did not.
Or the camera that's sitting right
Yes.
there.
That's a
48.532. She got a little assist,
Yeah.
a little push off of the tree there.
That's awesome.
Good for her for being able to keep herself from tipping over, though.
Yeah.
She came around that
She
corner
steered out of
on
it. Yeah, almost
bicycling.
almost clipped a tree and her dad, but He helped back her up and cheer her
Oh,
on.
that was pretty good.
Looks like we're only 2 weeks out coming to the line.
We got
We still have
racers?
Brantley, Eva, Josh, and
Brantley Havens. I think they said that's on the line.
All right, here comes Brantley Havens on the line. Brantley's got the fastest time for the stock class from Hill 1. Here he goes.
And he has that American flag waving through there. It's pretty awesome.
You can hear it?
Yeah. I said it's waving through. It's pretty awesome.
What does it sound like when you hear the American flag?
I said you could see it waving, right? Okay.
I think you said you can hear it.
Oh, okay. I'm sure you can if you get close
That's
enough.
the sound of freedom ringing.
That is.
That's what it is.
That is. That's what I should have said.
That's what you can hear.
Look at Justin out there in his pink shorts, flagging people down, helping them out, cheering them on.
Ah, Taylor, come on. I'm trying to eat my Cheetos in peace.
Yeah. All right. 39.818.
All right, he's still got the fastest time right now
That
in the
is.
stock class for course 2.
All right, we got a 39.818.
Brantley had a 38.9 on his first round and now a 39.8. We have some very consistent young drivers.
We do. And again, that small of a motor, you really can't push it too much slower or faster, I guess. So it should be pretty consistent, you know.
So for everybody that's watching online, I want to know what is the first. How old were you when you first rode in any kind of off-road vehicle? It doesn't even have to be that you drove it or you raced it, or it could be. But how old were you? What's your earliest memory of riding in an off-road vehicle? Be curious to see.
What was yours? I'm sure your dad had some toys around the house.
My dad's had stuff pretty much my whole life. So, I don't know. The first thing I remember driving, here goes Eva Coots. I think
Speeding offline in that mini shake and bake rig.
was his M715 Kaiser.
Yeah.
I was maybe like 9, I don't know, 9 or 10.
Wow, she is about
In the little mini shake and bake.
Justin out there cheering him
Shake
on,
and bake junior.
trying to get him going. Again, you see her coming around that corner. She is driving hard.
Look at her go.
Again, trying to make sure she didn't finish on 2 wheels there. Wow.
40.971 for Eva. That's a second place time right now for the stock class, course 2. Tiffany Brown said her kid was 6 months. And
Wow.
Sean Keller said my whole life to help run my dad's backyard mud bog for 20 years. And I'm 26.
years.
There you
That's
go.
awesome. Sean Keller, yeah, he helps out a bunch. He tunes in quite a bit.
Matt, what's your earliest memory, or what age do you think you were?
2, 3, somewhere in there.
Noel says racing go-kart riding with my dad in
Yeah, so
1981.
we had go-karts when we were like, me and my brother were like 2 and 3.
Yeah, my brother did have go-karts. Does that count as like an off-road vehicle?
Yeah, that's off-road.
I guess? With Hammett.
Yeah, again, he's bouncing through there pretty good. Again, it was so good.
We had the junior drivers meeting
Ooh, coming around.
after the regular drivers meeting this morning.
And it was so cute just to see these little guys up there.
38.839.
Ooh, that's your
for
new leader.
Joshua Hammett. That's the fastest time for the stock class, course 2.
That's your new leader.
Fastest time for a modified class was Lane Yeager with a 33.
Yeah, that's why I said a 38.839.
I think we got one more, I think. Yeah, we started go-karts.
That's it for the youth
Go-karts
class.
when we were 2 and 3. We started riding four-wheelers from like 3 and 4.
Whoa.
Started racing motocross around 9-ish.
She got third
Third
place
place
on Hill 2.
the set course. Yep. Yep. Well, we're going to reset. Give us 1 minute. We'll be back right after these messages.
All right, that concludes our youth class. We need to move these youth buggies out there.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerply XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
What you want? No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time. Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
Never fall back. We will stay right where we at. We ain't never fall back. Yeah. We ain't never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We ain't never fall back.
Wait, get the belt whooping.
We ain't never fall back.
What's up, y'all? It's Tommy. I'm gangsta mode.
Jackie's gonna kill y'all.
I'm a little gangster too.
Can you take me somewhere I've never been? Do you believe in me, even though I'm only human? Can you take me somewhere I've never been? Do you believe in the supernatural? The supernatural.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerply XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme...
takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
What's up, everybody? We're back. We have getting ready to kick off the side-by-side bounty series, then followed by the big bouncers. However, we have a very little guest with us today. What's your name, bud?
Joshua.
And you came in first place on our second course of the day, so we thought I'd get you up here and ask you some questions. You said you've been racing how long?
Since Christmas.
Since Christmas. And this is your first race?
Yeah, first race.
Okay, so this is like
Wow.
this is his rookie season, you know,
And
coming out the gate.
What are you driving?
The Razor 200.
Razor 200. You liking it so far?
Yeah.
What'd you guys think of the course today?
It was easy and hard as well.
Yeah? What was your favorite part?
I would say drifting at the end.
There was quite a few guys that started kind of hanging that corner loose a little bit there.
Yeah.
What made you want to race to begin with?
Well, my dad's been racing, and I really like racing. So, yeah.
What does your dad drive?
He's the hitman. He drives the buggy.
Yeah, we got to see him
Yeah.
out on Hill 1. We'll see him again, I'm sure, on Hill 2.
So you like riding the side-by-sides?
Yeah.
Which is better, you think? Side-by-sides or big bouncers?
I would go with big bouncers.
Big bouncers, yeah. So you're going to try to grow into one, maybe
Yeah.
borrow Dad's rig a little bit and
Yeah.
do some tag team racing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time.
I see you've got a little friend back here.
Yeah.
Cruz. Is watching Cash race, is that, like, inspiring to you?
Well, it's more of my dad.
More your dad?
Yeah?
Yeah, but since I see Cash, it just shows me that I can race as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Heck yeah. I said it was like six, 7 guys in your stock class today, so that was good. Coming out first place on the second course, setting a fast time. Is there anything you learned from the first course to the second course?
Well, I'm like my dad said. The first loop, you're not as fast. But when the second, you're just faster because you're used to it.
Oh, yeah,
You got
definitely.
it figured out a little then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, felt a little comfortable.
Makes sense. All right, we are ready to get back to some racing with the UTV Bounty class for Hill 2. We've got Tyler Young on the line. Well, Josh, thanks for coming up here and talking with us. Great job for your first time racing today. I hope we're going to see you back out here a little more often.
Okay.
All right, well, you guys have fun watching, all right? Don't get into any trouble.
And good luck this season.
Okay.
Hey.
So cute.
They are so cute.
That was Cash's little brother, Cruz LaCroix, standing back there, too.
That's funny. Ben says, we're talking about growing up racing. He said, does a 3-wheeler count? I feel like that does.
Sure.
If you became good at a 3-wheeler, I feel like you get like a star next to your name because those are like death machines.
Yeah, I've never driven one of those.
They're a lot of fun, but they're very dangerous.
All right.
Again, we're taking off, and we have a very big climb.
Tyler Young starting off Hill 2 for the UTV Bounty class.
They have a little bit different line they can take. That line that he chose to go is far right. There's an extra 25-point bonus, not 25 seconds, but 25 points, which is huge because you only get 50 points for first place. There's a 25-point bonus line for the side-by-sides that decide to hit that big ledge, or they can go right and get their average time.
All the way to the top.
3-6-4-3-3.
3-6-4-3-3.
I'm guessing that's 36 seconds.
What?
3-6-4-3-3. Got it. He said 3-6-4-3-3, but he never really had a decimal point. So I would just typed in 3-6-4.
It was implied.
I looked down
It
and I
was
was like,
implied
I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right.
And he did not clear the bonus line.
Yes.
So.
And we had talked about the drivers meeting earlier, coming up the starting gate and doing the whole first half of the section, essentially, like we did this morning. So course 1 and course 2 were going to be basically the same thing. And Clyde said we may just have you guys exit out the back of the starting gate and just go straight to the Bounty Hill or the second course of the day. He said, depending on time, what the time looked like, and that's kind of what we'll figure out. So apparently he made a ruling for them just to go ahead and head out that way. Again, there is a 25-point addition for each bonus or for that bonus line, but it's gnarly. It is gnarly. I know there's a couple guys that are talking about trying to hit it, but that's Cooper Bentley and Spencer Grindstaff. We're both chatting about.
I mean, we've got those guys. We've got Wes Keene, Dan Carter, all the Cash. Cash has been a wild man this weekend.
He has been.
There's no telling what he might do today.
Jonathan O'Mary.
Jonathan O'Mary is on the line. Again, you can see him right behind us.
All right, it's getting down to it, guys. We got some really tight times. We've had some awesome racing today.
Oh,
we have
okay.
some guys that are really laying down some smoky killing times. We have some guys that are laying down some awesome flips.
Okay.
It's a good mix. Good mix.
Bray bought chocolate. That's amazing.
Also,
Matt's always wrapped me out when I'm snacking up here.
I think chocolate's one of my love languages. There's like time, words of affirmation, acts of kindness. Mine, I think, is chocolate.
It goes wrong for a long time.
I think it's some snacky snacks.
I could agree with that. John Lee Croy, move your head, sir. All right, he figured it out.
I thought that camera was right behind us. Yeah.
Trying to fit in 4 different classes of race vehicles, all the people that go with them, all of our cameras and crew down in the pits.
What's up, Nathan Andrews, tuning in? He said, awesome feed, guys. Loving it. He said, thank you. P.S. I want some chocolate, too. So, I hear you, Nate. It's pretty good stuff.
Who doesn't like chocolate?
Yeah, I don't know. People who are, I don't know.
If I can be friends with people that don't like chocolate.
It's so amazing. And you can do so much stuff
That was
with
the
it.
only one I brought, though, so we should have rationed it.
We should have.
But now it's gone.
Yeah.
C'est la vie.
Taylor, he said, if all else fails, I remember to hit record. Yeah.
Poor Taylor. It's been a rough weekend, tech-wise.
I believe we might have a course disruption at the top that they're trying to figure out.
I think they're fixing a timer. All right, I hear clock is hot on the radio.
All right, Jonathan O'Mary is ready to go.
Coming up the line again, these guys are exiting backward out of the starting gate, opposite from this morning. Again, essentially, they're going to go up this hill and then turn and go far right. You can see him right now kind of starting to turn. Oh, no, he might try to hit that bonus line. Yeah. Followed by about there's a 3-foot ledge at the top you have to clear. So,
well, and he is getting all of the space that he has, using every bit of the launch space there at the bottom.
Yeah.
Don't touch him.
Yeah, they're chatting with him.
Don't touch him there. That's his no place.
Is that Wes? Wes is checking it all out, making sure everything's good.
And apparently, it's not going to stop him. To see how off camber the top of that hill is and how steep.
You're right. There's a good view of how steep that thing is.
Ew, that does not sound good.
That does not sound good.
That's like a crunchy motor.
Something, yeah, fuel delivery issue of some kind there. What's up, Clint Evans? Mr. Clint Evans tuning in today. Part of that General 2.0 buggy. He was a very competitive driver and then decided, hey, I'm going to build something bigger and faster. He's got like 833 cubic inch motor in his buggy.
I was going to say,
it's a monster.
Much bigger and faster, and you've got a monster truck.
It's pretty much there. It's pretty much there. 2.5 ton axles, massive cage, huge big block. He fills it with like just a 5-gallon bucket. You know, he just tips a couple of those in. So
We're going to have to move that.
There's a handful of guys. Aaron Sheldon, he runs the previously known as the Agnes buggy. Now it's the Karen buggy. They built a new chassis and did some racing with us.
Can we vote people off the hill?
Is Aaron up there on the hill?
No.
Oh.
He's just part of. He's with him and Clint and Ryan
you were
Webb.
talking about recovery, and then you started talking about Aaron. And I was like, what? How did I miss that?
Thomas Mack says, I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. It kind of sounds like it. But again, that's super frustrating to get up to that. Super difficult. Almost cleared that
When
kind
you're
of.
sitting on the side of a steep
Yes.
hill, that's when you'll find out if your gas tank is
Yes.
full or not.
All right, back it up, Terry. Put it in reverse. Keep rolling.
Keep rolling.
Yeah, back it up and double.
I love Eric. Eric Hagen is one of our guys going around. He's one of our local resident funny man, I guess you could say. He has a you'll notice him. He has a media vest on, and in big letters on the back it says "fake news." He just runs around with it, Super nice guy. He's got about 45 seconds left, they say. So maybe one more. Come on!
Whoa!
Get down! Oh!
That would have been great if that
It
tree
did.
wasn't right there.
It did, but he has the line now. Maybe he can just,
All right, he's got about 30 seconds to do something here.
if he can back up and get one more run at it. Again, once you hit your,
No tree.
that stinks.
I see what you're doing here.
Once you get timed out, you can still continue as long as you're making forward progress. But after your time is called,
That's enough trees.
And you guys at home watching Nate with a harness on and a Hans device and a full-face helmet, it's kind of like having blinders on. You can't move your head. Oh,
dang it!
You can't turn your head very far
You
to
can't.
see behind you. The Hans is holding you tight.
Brakes! Ah.
And some vehicles have a
Yes.
rear view mirror. We had one in the Avenger until
I need to get one.
until it broke.
Until it broke. Yeah, your dad at Mid-America.
We actually have a backup camera on it now.
Yeah.
we
Dude.
do.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's, you've got limited visibility when you're
Yeah.
trying to back up in those things. So it's not just driver error
Yeah. That
when
poor-
they back up into trees
Yeah.
all the time.
I'd say he gave it a good call try. Got Cash LaCroix coming up.
At one point, I was thinking either try to hit it in reverse is obviously better.
Again, it's you have a full containment seat. It's like being kind of like in a fighter pilot type mentality. You can't really see much behind you, beside you, so definitely not behind
Yeah,
you.
once you're strapped in,
Yeah.
it's kind of like having a neck brace or something.
It is.
All right. Cash Lee Croy, the star of the current episode of Highway to the Hill.
Oh!
And current show out.
Oh my goodness! There we go up the top.
Cash is just we're
Showing
seeing a
out.
whole other side of him this weekend.
Wow.
I don't know.
It looked like he caught a little piece of that bounty hill. I'm not sure if
18.452.
Wow.
Cash also had the fastest time on Hill 1. Things are looking real good
Wow.
for him in the bounty class today. Oh my goodness.
people are cheering him on. Again, I don't know how much of that bounty section he caught, but
Cash should come out and decide not to be racing for points
Yeah.
more often. It clearly does something to his
yeah.
mental race
Clearly.
mode state because he's been on it this weekend.
Again, with that 20, if he was able to hit that with that 25-point bonus, I mean, that would put him pretty competitive for the season so far.
That was amazing. I wish I could drive like Cash.
Oh, that's rough.
They all got scared. Apparently,
Yes.
there's nobody
Yeah.
on the starting line.
Cooper Bentley and Spencer Grindstaff were like arguing who was going to hit it first, I think. All right, Joshua Allman on the line. That's a tough act to follow. I mean, to
It
watch him
is.
come out and just full send it.
Where's his brothers?
Let's give him a chance.
Where's his brothers?
Working on Wes's buggy.
So
Cole.
all those
Look,
guys.
he's like he's posing
He
almost
has
for
no
us.
idea.
He
All
is.
new to the show, new to the sport. It's worth mentioning as often as we do that camaraderie is such a huge and take home a trophy at the end of the day. But they're all
Yeah.
over there
Trying
working on Wes's buggy right now. And Cash said he had a part from Timmy he was running
Okay.
in his UTV earlier, and it's swapping parts and helping out. I mean,
And again, you can see Wes is kind of just standing there. It's a whole team of other people working on your buggy.
and Wes was running over to look at Jonathan O'Mary's buggy every time he backed down the hill. Did you notice that?
Yeah, it's awesome. They had a seal on the front pump. Apparently puked the seal out. So he said, I've never had that happen before. So that's what caused that fire earlier. Some power steering fluid shot out on the header. And they're trying to get a new power steering pump put in there and get fluid put in it. Kind of halfway bleed it so he can go out and hit the hill. Because Wes will absolutely hit that hill wide open throttle. He is he's not scared.
If Wes builds a new buggy, they should name it Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, for real. That would be impressive. Yeah.
I want everybody to give me some credit for that if it happens.
Yeah.
I'm saying it now. There's Cash. Look,
Cash?
I bet he's feeling pretty good
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
Look at Wade Good. Wade. Anybody who's know Wade and Cash are like two little brothers.
They
They tease each other. Jay Stewart's walking up there. Again, Jay Stewart's running Hellbent this weekend, or Ford Play, his new buggy. This is Josh Allerman.
Allman. He
Again.
had a little trouble on Hill 1.
He said there seems to be something at the bottom of the hill that doesn't want to make these buggies go to the top of the hill. What's up, Forrest?
They're getting scared.
They are, I'm sure.
So fast that it has scared his buggy. Come on, let's
It
see what
scared
we
his
can see.
buggy.
Let's talk
Back it
about
up right to the camera.
Right to the camera.
He's like, I'll show you a view. Watch this. Come on, get up there. Come
I
on.
don't feel good about it.
Yeah. Again, it gets really squirrely right in
He got a
there.
little further that time.
It did. And you need.
Turn. Turn some more. Oh.
Just a little bit gas, just a little bit of it. All right, there you go. Back her out.
Nailed it. Okay. Talk to her real nice. Header. Slide a little bit in the middle. You need at the top. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, no.
That's just how the train
Will
goes.
third time be the charm?
Yeah, hopefully. What's up, Jimmy Flynn?
Is that the bonus line?
I think that's the regular line.
Okay.
There
Hey,
we go.
Nice. That was some determination.
Yes. For the record,
He may have looked like Matt Holt, but he got up that hill.
Josh Allman.
That was a compliment.
94-535.
94535 for Josh Allman.
again,
That's impressive.
bouncers do not have the option of going to that far right line.
Will Bell is our next victim.
Will Bell is our next victim. Yeah, it takes a lot of horsepower to get out there. Again, they have a bypass to the right. That's actually the course. The really gnarly ledge. Clyde said we'll go ahead and add 25 points for. So which, again, there's only 50 points possible on if you get first place, and then it starts to dwindle down from there. 10 points if you attempt the course, 5 points if you break the starting beam. So 25 points is huge. If you were able to get first place, 50
That's
points.
quite the bonus.
Yeah, first place on both course 1 and course 2, that's 100 points plus 25. That puts you a huge lead since we're only in the second race of the season. Again, with the Bounty Series, we had a handful of guys who didn't even finish. Dan Carter, I think, was the only guy to finish both courses. So that would put him, I think, at second place for the season.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's, for the Bounty Series. So it's, man, Bounty Series guys are just absolutely super tough. Again, Will Bell, run a little bit smaller tire. I think that way you can get a little higher RPMs with it. Again, hopefully break a little less axles. Come on, get up there. Come on. So close. Yeah, there we go. Oh! Wow. Right to wheelie out the top.
19.938. That's a second place time
Wow.
right now. Cash LaCroix still sitting in the lead with an 18.4.
Jeez.
But that was a smoke and run from Will Bell.
half a second between them. You can't shave much more time off an 18-second run.
I really don't think you can. I mean, Cash didn't let up anywhere.
He didn't. His buggy sounded amazing, came out the starting gate, and just never lifted, basically.
All right, Spencer Grindstaff. It's your time to shine.
Again, I know these guys were down there kind of battling who was going to hit the hill first. Oh, yeah! Come on. Get it.
Go
Woo!
big or go home.
Spencer Grindstaff launching out there. Wow. Wow.
Michael Jordan taking over.
That's impressive.
That's a
Ooh.
19.091. That's he
Puts him
just
at
pushed
second.
Will Bell down to third place.
Wow.
With a 19.0. Wow.
Man.
Spencer, one of our young bucks that we've
Yep.
been mentioning, giving them some props. We've got some teenage or at least under 20
Yes.
drivers. There's a good handful of them out here now, and they come out, they have a good time together, and they put out some good competition.
He said he was going to send it. What's up, Matt Buxton?
And send it, he did.
He did. Look at him come around. Everybody clapping for him.
And you know, he did not make it up Hill 1. He had some kind of technical trouble and had to be helped off the hill. You see Cash running over there.
Running over to him.
Look how excited
Look
he
at
is.
that. That is
Cash
awesome.
run over and give him a big high five.
They would. That is super cool.
That's got to be a good feeling, you know.
That's awesome.
Nothing like when you complete
It is.
a tough hill or tough course.
Yeah. Everybody's hugging him.
High fives and
Super
hugs.
awesome.
That's exciting.
He said I didn't beat Cash. Oh, man. Matt said he blew a belt, so he's on his way home now. Man, that stinks.
Let's go.
Or did he mean that Spencer blew a belt on hill 1?
Come on. Yes, I think so.
Yeah, okay. Good job. Do that 25 more times.
That's a little off course, huh?
I cannot believe that. Spencer,
Big. He might have been on track
yeah.
to
I mean,
beat Cash.
yeah, literally, you're talking about less than half of a second difference.
You saw him look left. Hey, you saw him look left and then look right.
Oh, that's. It looked like it was a two-wheel drive for a second there.
I feel like he's done this before.
Yeah, something tells me he's been here before.
All right. This is what you call fish hook.
Yeah, that stinks.
We're going to do this one.
Come on.
That's not easy to get out of. Talk to us today?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'm getting told to.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah? How come?
Well, I don't know. Whenever I do good, they say, go talk to him.
They say, go talk to him.
And when I suck, they say, go talk to him.
Well, that's why you're coming up here so much today, then. You're doing awesome.
You did. You're sitting first
what
place.
a day of racing.
You're at that,
First place.
You're sitting in that #1 spot on that second course.
Spencer about got me, though.
He literally half a second difference. I mean, he had
tight.
You had an 18:45 and he had a 19:09. So, I mean,
Will
it's,
Bell was right in there, too, with
Yeah.
a 19.9.
Yeah, he was real close, too. But that hill's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Dude, you came out the gate and just basically never lifted. I don't think there's really anywhere
No,
that you checked
it
up.
really scared me though. So I jumped up, and if I would have lifted in the air, like I floored it in the air.
Yeah.
The scared me for the transmission and everything.
How'd it feel?
But it worked out. It felt good. I slammed the panel on the side of that tree.
I bet.
Jumped right over in there. So
that tree right there.
The tree up top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one by the finish line.
No, that tree right
that
there.
one
he's
right
on.
there. Yeah.
Yes.
Who put
Slammed
that tree
into that.
So were you able to get the bonus line, or were you too far right for it?
No, I went over the ledge.
Okay.
I was in between the trees that were the bonus line.
Okay. Well, because a couple of guys have kind of slid off to the side a little bit, so
yeah.
I wasn't
I had
sure
the
if
whole.
it's.
I went really the whole ledge up top. If you
So
hit the
you
rock,
got the bonus
I
points.
did.
Okay.
Spencer was saying how he couldn't wait. He wanted to go hit it first. He wanted to hit that big bonus first.
Right.
just to go watch him, and he was chomping at the bit earlier.
So are me and Spencer the only one with the bonus?
I believe so. Will Bell had a really fast time, and I don't know.
Yeah, he went around.
Okay.
Those points will help a lot. So right now I think I have 125.
Yep, for the day. As of now,
So
you have
that's
100.
like perfect.
Yeah, I think I put you second for the season.
That's like
Really?
Even after missing
getting
Texas.
a 100 on your test plus the extra
Yeah.
credit questions.
Right.
God bless Dixie. Come on, baby.
All right, we've got Nathan King out there.
He's going to go right.
Come on. Get
That
up there.
bonus line's pretty legit too.
Yeah.
It's really soft.
Yeah, you could tell guys are kind of just pinning it wide open, trying to climb it.
He's looking for Daisy.
Nice and smooth for Nathan.
There we go.
That's a 23.422.
Wow.
23.422.
So how many people raced Bounty at Texas?
3, 4.
3 or 4. So there wasn't that many Bounty races there.
Nope.
There's been a good bit here.
This is about the most
Yeah.
we usually have for a bounty class.
I think we got 12, 14.
Yeah. I wish some of the Cup guys would race Bounty.
Yeah. I said Paul Wolf used to race Bounty, and
Yeah,
and
he did.
he raced, I think, every class with the side-by-side.
Yeah. He raced Bouncer too at the end of the year.
Yeah. Oh, that didn't sound good.
Well, we have Wes racing pretty much every class
That's true.
this weekend. He'd probably race a 170.
He
if we
would.
fit him in-
He
put
would
him in
absolutely
one.
race
I thought
one.
about riding with Justin Will's daughter.
Gatlin.
I thought about it.
Did you
I was
ever
scared.
race a 170?
No, I never.
Eyebrow looks stupid.
Wade thinks my eyebrow looks stupid, and Wade told me to go. Wade told me to go right, and then
Yeah?
I didn't listen to Wade. Now he's like being mean.
Sounds like a big brother.
Yeah.
All right, this is Madison,
Madison King, yeah.
representing for the ladies in the UTV class.
Well, I'm gonna go. I'll tell Spencer to come up here if you want.
All right,
Yeah, definitely. Send Spencer
We'll
up
find
here.
him.
All right, I will.
All right.
Bye, Cash.
Whoa, out the top.
Nice, Madison. 22.692.
Again, quick time.
She just beat her brother.
Oh.
So I bet he's going to be hearing about that
Oh,
all the way
I'm sure.
home.
I'm sure. I assure you, if I beat my brother, I rub it in. If he beats me, I would never live it down. He'd make a trophy just for that. Uh-oh. My boy Dan Carter on the line. Again, running that old GF Goodwrench wrap. Honor of Dale Earnhardt. Got that Rock Life wrap on there. That big number 3 on top. Again, he is getting it. Oh, man.
That's not a good spot to stop. Oh, but he made it work.
No.
Good job, Dan. Get it done. Get it, Dan. Yeah? No?
Yeah.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Get her, Dan.
Yeah. 27619.
27619 for Dan. The man, Danger Dan.
All we got to do is get up there across those timers or get somewhere up on a box. So.
All right, the fastest time right now is still Cash Lecroy with an 18.4, and then Spencer Grindstaff right on his heels with a 19.0, then Will Bell with a 19.9. Those are your top 3 right now. This is Hill 2 for the UTV Bounty class. We already had course 2 for the UTV Youth class completed, so we are all done with youth for the day. We've got just a couple drivers left for the Bounty class. Then we'll move on to Hill 2 for the Bouncers.
Is Wes Keene running the Bounty Series still?
That's what I'm talking about right there. Sign me up, I'm next.
Oh, I guess that's it for Bounty. We must have had some breakage.
We did. I know we had a.
The Bounty class then, that means Cash, first place on both hills
Wow.
today.
That's not bad.
And he took the bonus line, so a good day for Cash. Man, Spencer Grindstaff sure showing out on Hill 2. and Will Bell as well. I'm a poet, and
Get
I
my
didn't
bouncer
know
already.
it. And then Madison King with a 22 was at 4th place, and then Nathan King with a 23. That is your UTV Bounty class for course 2. We're going to, and in the meantime, we've got Trip Poland up here to talk with us a little bit about what he is up to this season. You got all kinds of stuff going on. Why don't you tell us about it?
Yeah, thankful to be here today. It's beautiful weather. This crowd is just unbelievable.
And I want to say that we are glad to see you on
Yeah.
your feet
Yes.
and out here with everybody. I know it's been a long road for you.
Yeah, it's been a long journey. I still got a good ways to go. Thanks for all the prayers and the thoughts and phone calls and letters, and I'm back. So I'm just not 100%, but it's back to see my family here. Glad to see get back and go on the road with Cash again this year, traveling. At the beginning of the year, we said we were just going to have a fun year. We didn't know what was going to happen.
Yep.
There's a lot of changes. Me and Joey, our team, have joined up with Mid-America out there.
yeah.
Had a good opportunity to come out there and do some stuff different. We're trying to grow the sport in all different types of ways.
Do some endurance racing this year?
Yes. So, I guess the cat's out of the bag now. We're doing a lot more endurance racing.
Yeah.
So I just can't wait to see all the details come out. Next weekend, the 918 first endurance race out at Mid-America. JT and his team and have been working. We had a unfortunate deal with the ice last week. It's different when it's snow. I know everybody was like, it's going to be okay. It's not going to be okay. And then at the last minute, it wasn't okay. So just the phone's ringing all day. Everybody's got everybody's got all the questions, about what's going on.
All right, I heard we got Adam Coots in line for the Big Bouncers.
And Adam is racing for Kenneth Cozine's points in the bouncer class this weekend.
Okay. I'll say I didn't see Adam on my thing, but I guess he's racing for Kenneth.
The rest of that stuff's on that. I don't think it'd be fixed. But yeah, so next weekend. 918 race. Then the next weekend after that, short course is starting for Mid-America.
Okay.
John and Edie Big Meet Run. That's something new. Everybody's going to get a chance to go race on Viagra. We're going to do some knockout racing. We've got a couple hills. Ooh. So it's going to be something new to break in. Everybody, I think you can ride side-by-sides now and stuff, bypass out there in Oklahoma. So you can ride your side-by-sides maybe from
Yes, I've heard that.
That's in Disney. You're talking about
so you can ride
between
your
Mid-America and Disney.
So how cool would that be? Pack your family, let's go watch a little short course racing. Hey, we want to do.
I've never been to Disney.
So if you've never been out there to Disney,
bouncers are coming this way.
Shields up.
All right.
Adam Coots and the Riot Buggy kicking things off. This is Hill 2 for the Brandy Motorsports Bouncer Cup.
Well, look, I know y'all got a lot of information to get to your crowd. I just want to stop in and tell everybody to stay tuned. Get on Mid-America's website. All the stuff's on there. If you want to still race, you can go sign up. So get ready for next weekend and the weekend after that.
Sounds good, Trip. Thanks.
See y'all.
See ya. Well, there we go. He made that look easy.
Nice.
Out the top he goes. Four, one, 761.
761.
I was making sure I heard it correctly. Again, that was our first bouncer on the second course. Come over here.
You want to know your time?
Yeah. I'll hop between the other chart real quick. I'll show you. UTV Bounty right there. Cash came in first. Spencer Grindstaff second. Will Bell third. Madison King fourth. Nathan King fifth. Dan Carter sixth. Tyler Young seventh. Joshua Alleman eighth. And then Jonathan O'Mary, and Riley Bradford both had DNFs. So that was your sitting position for the second course of the day. Get a little different than the first. So, again, it
Dan,
was,
how was that hill?
yeah, what's up with that?
It is rough. It is a straight up
Yeah.
bank wall, and UTVs had the choice to go to the right.
Yep.
Or they could go to the left for a 25-point bonus. And after watching the first few guys, I'd going left.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like I had a good line on it to jump it and complete the course, the way we were headed.
Yeah.
So, it's a gnarly hill.
It looked very rough and very topsy turvy. Again, we got Justin and Wills coming in hot over here. Look at that! Round in the corner, full tilt.
Justin was sitting in 4th place.
He had a 4th place time on hill 1.
Wow!
And
so
he is
look
wild
how!
downhill.
Oh, come on!
No.
Man, that stinks.
I hope I didn't jinx him.
Uh-oh.
He had an even wilder downhill run on the first hill, and it looks like he figured he could make it work again.
Dang it.
Oh, man.
It's up to fate whether you can release the tree or not.
It is. Again, trying to get working back and
man,
forth,
you know
trying to
he's
get off that
frustrated.
tree. It's just, again, I understand his pain. That was me last week,
Right.
so it's
He was almost in the clear coming
So
down that
close.
hill. And it was, he just couldn't quite make it through there
yeah.
without getting snagged.
Again, you hate to see that. Again, a lot of guys come out here, spend a lot of time prepping the buggy, getting out there racing. Had a smoking run, 4th place, sitting on the course. So you could tell by the way he rounded this corner up here, on full tilt, that he was trying to, and literally was just pinballing his way down the hill, trying to pick up every possible second he could. And he would have blasted out the top of that course.
Right. He was meaning business till that tree jumped out in front of him.
Yeah. Again, you hate to see that, but man, that stinks.
So when you're driving fast through a bunch of trees, do you guys ever feel like you're pod racing? Because that's what I feel like sometimes.
Right, and then for some reason, I don't know why, I always try to suck in. Even if I'm trying to get skinny, the car's going to get skinny. So I don't know why I do that, but it's just something we do.
I don't know, like when I did at one of the survival races at Rush in a Razor, and you're going as fast as you can, like through this trail that's barely wide enough for the Razor to fit on. I was like, I just feel like I'm pod racing now, like the weaving in and out of everything, and it's all just going by in a blur.
Right, and then it's like when you kind of clip a tree, and it's like it doesn't clip it hard enough to stop you, but it's like you kind of ping pong off of it, and then you're just at the mercy of the rest of the tree, so you're bouncing off of one and off the other.
Oh, it gets a little wild sometimes.
Yes.
So, but the trees can be your friend. We've been talking about that. If you're rolling down a hill like this, you want a nice tree to snag you on your way down, but not when you're just trying to make your way down in the middle of your run here.
Right, and that's
like
why
poor Justin.
Oh man, yeah, I hate that for him. But when we found out we were racing on this side of the hill today, it was actually a sigh of relief because the backside has been raced so much, and now there's not as many trees there.
There's not much to catch you on the other side of the hills over here at Windrock.
Right, so you flip off of that, and you're at just the mercy of how the buggy lands.
You're going to be cartwheeling or barrel rolling a little bit.
So I guess Matt got demoted, and
I don't know what he's doing.
We may be hiring a co-host.
Yeah, I might be in the market for a guest commentator or a new commentator, everybody. Oh, he's back. You didn't even find some chocolate while you were gone?
Do what? The orange tape over here.
You're welcome to hang out here with us if you got something else you want to go do, Dan. Don't feel like you have to stay.
Yeah, I'm around. I feel like I'm in the way.
No, you're fine.
Thank you guys for having us.
I know wearing that fire suit all day is not always comfortable, though.
Oh, it's like wearing a sleeping bag.
It is. A little warm. Do you got a nice little breeze going on?
Yeah, it just picked up. I'm not sure what Matt's doing. All right, this might be a good time to throw to some commercials real quick. It looks like that might be a minute before they get Justin off of this tree. Taylor, what you got for us?
Never fall back. We will stay right where we at. We never fall back. Yeah.
looks like we've got Justin Wheels off of the hill, and DC Thompson apparently is sitting on the line running for Jonathan Gibbs.
Okay.
Is that what I heard, Taylor?
I'm a little concerned then for everyone's safety. Anyone in the park. DC is a full tilt records or checkers guy, and he's in a bouncer that can make us get up there. There you go. There we go, out the top.
That would have been a real nice, smooth
Yes.
run up that hill if that one tree wasn't in the corner.
Heck yeah.
But DC made it work anyway. You know, he had trouble. He was borrowing Thomas Lair's UTV earlier for the Unlimited race, and it was not running well for him. He didn't get to – it kept cutting off for him. Oh, no. Oh, no. Did he – what just happened?
Again, this is DC Thompson. Something is not working right. Man, that stinks. Looks like got a flat tire, but I think there's something in the front end. Man, that stinks. Man, that stinks. You hate to see that. Again, that's DC Thompson. He was racing for Jonathan Gibbs. Oh, my gosh. You got a little friend there. She's like, hi. Okay. Looks like we got the Hitman buggy rolling up in there.
I got a little distracted.
Yeah. John Hammond.
You are
Again, we just interviewed his son today. His son took first place on our second course for the side-by-side stock class, youth. Here we go. Oh, skimming right through it. He made that look easy. Taking his time. Again, after Justin came down and caught that tree, I think you'll see a handful of guys be pretty smart about coming down that. Coming around, setting.
Definitely make you think twice after
yeah.
seeing somebody else get hung up somewhere on the course.
And it looks like it looks like everybody's hanging far left. Oh wow! Hang on! Come on! Uh-oh!
Find a tree!
Come on! Back on the wheels. Man. There you go. Stopped on his side. Okay. Woo. Okay. They'll get him all undone there, get him all situated, get him flipped back over.
We're going to wait for radio information.
Yes.
I think all is well.
Yeah. They got him get him checked out. Again, like I said, that's a pretty hard roll. And that is why this used to be a bounty hill that we kind of implemented into the race hill. There's a big ledge at the top, and when you hit it, you have to be going fast enough to where you clear it, because if you don't, you're coming back down, and it usually is not pretty, especially when you're in a 5,000-6,000 pound buggy, bouncing down the hill. I hear the crowd all cheering, so he must be climbing out.
We've got the thumbs
He said he's good. Got a thumbs up. Awesome. Good to know he's
He is
good.
all right. That's a bit of a tumble from that far up on the hill,
real.
but he is good. We're glad to hear it. Hi. Are you my new buddy?
Pre-made friends. What's up, buddy?
Listen, if someone's going to walk by with a puppy,
yeah.
I mean, it's fair game. I'm going to guess that recovery is going to take a minute.
Yeah.
Well,
I hear Daniel Heckley firing
Daniel
up.
Over here. So we're going to take a minute and run to a commercial real quick while they work on getting Hitman Buggy squared away, and then we'll be right back.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerply XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
What you want? No matter where you're takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
He gangsta.
FaceTime me, I'm gangsta mode.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
When you're serious about installing the highest quality drivetrain products designed for high horsepower and bigger tires, there's only one choice. So get the power, performance, and confidence that comes with Yukon. Rev it, climb it, and rip it, knowing you're rolling the best in the industry. Built to perform, built to last. Yukon Gear and Axle.
All right, we're back. And we're back. This is our leaderboard so far.
I didn't catch that, Taylor.
So your family did a lot of racing this weekend.
Yes, we did.
They said you had like small, medium, and large on the trailer.
Yeah, we had the 170 and the Unlimited and the Bouncer today. Eva beat me.
Really?
I think she got on the podium. I don't know what it was.
Oh, man.
Hey,
yeah, actually,
at least someone is going home with a trophy on your
well, it's her mom.
today,
It's
huh?
her mom's birthday, so I was kind of hoping that she could make her happy.
Third place on the second run. I'm not sure what she got on her first
She
run.
was third on the second or the first one, too.
So then she ends up third for the day.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
So, yeah,
Did she race last year?
she raced once. Well, she raced at
I thought I remembered her at Mid-America.
yeah, she did race that, but that was
This is Brian Bebo Watts here, or Brian Bebo Watt again. He helps run our Facebook group, the Bouncer Life Facebook group. Does a great job sharing posts and helping keep everybody informed. Just really does a great job helping connect off-road people that are in the know to people who have questions. So he is kind of a community leader there. He says he's going to come out today and see what it does. We'll see what kind of line he picks.
Oh, no. That ain't good.
No.
Oh,
He
Come
made
on,
it.
go, go, go.
oh man, that tree.
That is not a good place
No.
to be.
been a problem today.
You got to hit far left.
Yeah. Back up, back up.
Right there where his left tire is, where he needs to go.
That is so sketchy right there.
Probably the scaredest I've been. That's the biggest hill I've hit since I've started.
Yeah.
We always try and tell people that the camera never does the
Oh,
hill
no,
justice.
no.
I mean, it looks like a highway right there. It looks like nothing.
Timmy's even nervous, and he's the
Really?
first one that's ever made it.
Yeah, yeah. He was, I think, the first person to ever climb it.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's.
You might
Wow.
have.
Yeah, it
if
looks
you
like you
saw
just- it
our
looks like you take
recovery
it-
guy
yeah.
just
Yeah.
sliding, just trying to stand on it
Yeah.
right there.
I mean, it looks like a regular Jeep could just go right up it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have one camera view. It's
No.
hard to
This is.
imagine.
I've done it. This would be almost 3 years now, and this is probably the.
Oh!
No.
He was trying to back out of it.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, well.
Talk. That's like.
Course accessory.
Brian, Brian, thank you for the donation to the park.
That's an extra tree we can get saved.
Trees can be helpful, like
Yes.
you've been
Yes.
talking about.
Yes.
But they didn't help it when he and I rolled over
That's
what we
true.
called the juggy on this hill and hit.
Like trees.
Yeah.
I mean, like Mid-America, them hills are so steep, but there's hardly
There's
no
nothing
trees
there.
on them.
I tell people all the time, I like trees. They're like a
Yes.
friend to reach out and grab you. If you're rolling down,
Yes.
yeah, you can hit them when you're bouncing up, but it's like you want that little friend to kind of stop you if you're going to barrel roll. This is Brian
Exactly.
Bebo Watts, perfect
Yeah.
example. You can see him at the top corner of the
There
screen,
he is.
just wedged.
Wait.
wedged.
Wait.
I know, it's like right
There.
here, right there.
It's really hard to
It is. Right there. You can see him wedged in.
Matt and I have been doing this
Yeah.
for a while, and we still can't get it.
It
every
is.
time.
But no, when it's trust me, this hill, I don't know if I'd have done it without trees there.
Yeah, it's
intense.
again just hanging out. That's a great shot. Like Brian's like, I'm gonna get out and get a sandwich.
Now, if that hill we're hitting up there was hitting it before flat ground, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you actually take this, the main hill we're going up to the next hill,
Right.
it ain't much. It's just like a ramp.
Yeah.
But we're worried about if we don't make it.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
a long
What's behind us.
tumble down, man.
If that was down here, we'd all hit it,
Well,
third
that's
gear
what,
pin.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
just happened to John Hammett? I know.
Oh, I didn't get
Sure
to
is
watch
what
him.
everybody.
Oh.
Well, he
Yeah.
rolled all the way from top to bottom. So.
Yeah, that was a hard rollover from top to bottom.
But it's a fully committed hill. I mean,
It is.
And I've seen him. He hit it on the right. I mean, you have to hit it on the left.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to hang that far left. And
Yes.
we've seen a couple guys on the side by sides. Truly say they
could go right.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're us, if we go right, we still have to move left above that big tree there.
Yeah.
But no, like I said, I'm glad I made it, and glad my daughter could hopefully
Yeah.
bring a trophy home. And
Heck yeah.
Give it to her mom for her birthday, and
That's
I
awesome.
think it's a lot of fun to see the father-daughter racing
Oh, yeah.
duos
Yeah.
out here now with Justin.
Yeah.
Well, both the Justins, Hoback and Wills, and their
Yeah.
daughters.
Yeah,
And you and Eva, and there was the Hammett father-son
Yes.
Yep.
racing team as well. It's
they
fun.
if it wouldn't have been, and I think it's going to cost me about $950
Oh my
Jeez,
gosh.
to get here
that's
and back.
crazy.
It's insane. That's another thing. People don't chins around the sport, and people either think there's somewhere in the realm of it's just like super rich people throwing away
Oh, yeah.
their money on a buggy and they don't even care, or it's just a bunch of rednecks in the
It's-
woods. And it's not either of those.
Yes.
It's
I would
it's
say-
in between.
I'd say 80% of us is going paycheck to paycheck.
And it's something that we all come out and do because we love it. No,
And like I said,
no
the
one's
gas-
getting rich off of
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Well, only one's doing
But maybe
that.
Timmy.
Yeah,
Maybe
There's
Timmy.
one doing that, but that's
Yeah.
he made the sport. But yeah,
He
like
did.
I said, gas price is going to hurt us this year big
Yeah,
time.
it's crazy how expensive they were.
And
I know.
people think we just come here to vacation. Sometimes it's a trip to get here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Break down, wheels blow out,
Yep.
motor blows up.
Yep.
I mean, you know, it's
Well,
6.5 hour drive.
We were in
Sharon,
Sharon,
come up here, yeah.
Thank you.
Again, that was Adam Kuntz. Him and his daughter both raced this
there it
weekend.
goes, the BLG buggy.
Back up a little bit. Let's flip it down. Leave it hooked up to the dozer. Back up. Flip it. What do y'all think?
Nathan
We're
Andrews
both-
noticed
Okay,
that
good.
Bree has a new friend.
Yes.
Guys, what is better than holding a puppy while you're watching some racing, huh? I'm here for all the puppy stuff.
All right, they got Brian flip back over. We got John Hammett joining us in the booth. So you went for a ride.
Dude, that was wild. We were really hoping you were going to snag a tree on the way
Yes.
down. I'm sure you were too.
I was too. I was wondering the whole time, where is a tree?
Yes.
It was.
Well, I saw a bunch of them on my way up. Where
Yeah,
are they?
yeah. And we tell people, like, trees are your friend. They can reach out and grab you and stop you. On this kind of a course, that's a good thing.
Oh, yeah, Bebo, you know.
Yeah. Perfect example.
Yeah, the buggy's destroyed.
What'd you break on it?
Everything. I mean, both front shocks,
How are
triple
you?
bypasses.
Do you feel okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Did you get your bell rung a little bit?
Yeah, it definitely rung it for a second.
How many flips was there before you're like, this is not good?
You know, the first thing I did, I asked how many.
Oh yeah, you're like, so how many was that?
How many did I do?
Yeah, it was a couple at least. It was a ride, like a triple
They said
gainer twist
5.
there. 5? Yeah, it's good times. Good times.
Well, we're glad you're okay.
Yeah.
It sucks about the buggy, but I mean,
said-
you can. That's replaceable. Those
Yeah.
are just parts. So.
Bypass shocks you tore up.
Yeah, broke both bypasses front, both coil carriers front. And that's just because I didn't get close to it to look. But it did run, so.
Hey, as long as it runs.
It runs, it moved, so.
Hey, you know what? Mama Bacon says all the time, if it'll load itself on the trailer, it was a good day.
It was a good day. I mean,
You
after
know?
this race, I mean, it was going to get tore down.
Okay.
Getting
Make some changes?
It was getting some big upgrades
Yeah.
coming up.
So it's good timing.
Yeah, perfect
So it's
timing,
good timing, especially with I'm going to need some.
Again, with our Skinny Pedal Award, I think that's got to be up there.
That's your
Cartwheel, kind of.
lawn dart, front tuck, I don't know, something.
I seen
and
it.
I was
Yeah.
like, okay, well, everyone that comes out and just puts on a show has some sort of wild run. I was like, we should have an award for that, you know? Because if you don't end up on the podium but you did something cool, I mean,
Yeah.
you should get some recognition. So we kind of got to talk, and I talked about it on the live feed. So I was like, what should we name it and everything? And then Jonathan Shepard with Skinny Pedal Fab piped up and ran with it and said, all right, I'll throw in for that. So it's a $250 the Skinny Pedal Award. So at the end of every race, it can be a driver from any class. We're going to put together a compilation of a handful of drivers with what we thought was the wildest runs from someone in production. We'll put that together. It'll be posted, and then all you got to do is comment who you think should win as your vote. And that'll be after every race.
Yes.
Somebody will get the
And
Skinny
I feel
Pedal
like
Award.
you're definitely up in that top running.
Yeah.
It was at the top. It felt smooth, but I don't know. I mean, it came out the top. That buggy likes to shoot
Yeah.
its front end there.
Yeah.
I hit the brake to bring it back down. I don't know.
Stuff happens fast. when
It
you're in
does.
there.
And people try to, like, you're like, oh, why didn't you turn? Or why did you like, it happens so
So
fast
fast, yeah.
that by the time you realize you're going over, you're like, oh, wait, I should have. And by that time, you're already on your second roll. You
Yep.
know, it's just
Yeah.
things happen so quick.
You don't like complete thoughts
Yeah.
while you're in there.
And a couple times it looked like you were going to be able to land on your wheels and kind of take off, but by the time you think about, oh, I'm back on wheels, you're already
Yeah.
starting another
Oh
roll.
yeah,
So
it was so fast down the hill. I mean, it seemed like forever, but
Yeah.
it was, the buggy was still running at the bottom, and I was like, wow.
yeah, yeah. You look solid. High five. Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
I seen a guy showed me a video of it. God, it was like 15 feet. The whole buggy was
Yeah.
on top.
It was aired out. Yeah.
I mean, that was all she had.
Yeah.
It was pinned. I was like, I hope she
Yeah.
soaks it up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably had my eyes shut halfway. I don't know. But
Oh,
yeah.
man. Well, it was a heck of a try. Glad you're okay. We had Josh up here
Yeah, I seen a
talking
picture
with
of
us
that.
a little bit. And
Yeah.
he said this is his first race.
First race.
So, yeah, he was up here answering some questions.
It was really neat. It's so cute to see the kids all of them got together at the drivers meeting.
Oh, yeah.
It was so cute because they're all listening. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Following the rules.
Yeah.
And Justin was kind of explaining it to them. This is
I
what we
love
gotta
all
do.
the dads being out there.
Yeah.
And like, come on,
Yeah.
like that way.
And they were all cheering each racer on. There's like 6 guys positioned, like go, go, go.
Go,
It's like
yeah.
watching
Yeah.
dads like
It
coaching
was.
baseball or something.
was.
They're like, come on.
He's like, no, this way around the bases. Let's go.
Yep. It was. I mean, I didn't even walk the hills. The first course, I didn't pay any attention to where to go because I was down there with him, getting him ready.
Yep.
And I was like, I didn't walk the
You're like,
hill.
oh, yeah,
I
I'm
didn't-
racing today, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't look at anything, and I felt it because my first run, I was like, let him race and see what he does, and he killed it on that second run.
Yeah.
He did.
He did.
Yeah.
Had a great time. Like I said, he came up. We talked for a minute. It was good. Like I said, it's always great when you talk. And here, we asked him, like, how'd you guys? I said, who do you try to like watch? He's like, my dad. He's like, we're kind of the same. But he said we're kind of the same. It was so cute. It's and obviously they want to get out. They do want to do well. It's great to see him out there just kind of bobbling. The big helmets bobbling, those little side by side.
Yep.
So it's always super cute to see him run through. And they're obviously we had a lot of the guys, the youth guys, were up. They're pushing hard.
Oh yeah,
There's not a lot of power to 170, but they were giving it all she got.
They really were. They were doing a great job, and I love watching them. I mean, it's so entertaining to watch the kids.
It
race.
is. It is.
And Yeah, that was my main thing out here this weekend was for him racing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't race a full series. I race what's close to the house. And it's convenient, and I enjoy it, but watching him race, you can't beat that. That was awesome.
I'm really glad we have the youth series added for this season. I think that it just brings another level of the family friendly. Speaking of families racing, Daniel Heck.
Through again, he's running Hellbent.
Daniel had a 5th place finish on Hill 1.
No. Oh, come on.
Aired
Go.
out.
Don't let up. There we go. Ow, woo.
I think that tree actually helped him out.
It did.
Little rebound off of there.
That was a good run.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would not look at your buggy.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Wow.
36.897 for Daniel.
Wow.
Well, of the 2 times that we have so far, is that all we have? Was everyone else
think
a DNF?
So. Give me 1 second, I'll let you know.
That means Daniel's in the lead.
Yeah, 36 seconds. That's a smoking time. Again, we've had him and Kenneth Cozine had a time.
Adam Coots racing for Kenneth. I believe this is
there we go.
Dustin Carter.
Come on. Yeah. What's up, Amanda Bagley? My Ohio family tuning in. Got my buddies out there watching me. I'll be racing here shortly. Come on, get up that hill. Oh! There we go! Reverse. Oh, man, he was on there. He was
it
there.
Almost worked just like that Daniel's line. Oh, man, that's a tough spot to try and get.
It is.
I don't know. He's going to have to back up.
It doesn't look that. It looks like a regular hill you can do on your side by side with ease right here.
We hate how the hills look like nothing on camera.
Every time.
Yeah, you're like, oh, say, but people at home are like, oh man, I could make that my Cherokee. I'm like, bro, you don't understand.
Yeah. They have no idea how. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm turning around and looking at it in person, and then looking at the screen, and it's. Doesn't even look like the same hill.
No justice whatsoever.
Daniel Heckley has those ladder bars, those big trailing arm bars from Brennick Motorsports, and it is packed full of dirt. Packed full of dirt.
Sure.
Come on, get up that hill. Again, this takes, as you saw with Daniel, once you get up, you still have to horsepower through the rest of the way. Hey, we appreciate you coming up, and good luck getting the buggy put back together. We're excited to see what new fun stuff is coming out in the future.
Some rear steer for these corners and supercharger.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right, you'll be making that hill next time then.
Oh, yeah, next time it'll be it.
Come on, buddy, come on. See you, thanks.
Thanks, John.
Oh, landed in that same spot. I just don't know if they got enough power once they get hooked on that tree.
It must. Does he have a tire in front of it?
I think so.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Okay.
All right, we've got Spencer jumping in here with us. You can see.
Yes.
Yeah,
right above
that
Spencer's
way.
head, right? Right there is Dustin coming down the hill. That's how steep it is.
Yeah, there's a better view on the incline of the hill. Spencer, dude,
what's
what
up,
a
buddy?
run, man.
Oh my goodness, that was crazy.
I hope you guys were watching the UTV Bounty class. Spencer Grindstaff aired it the heck out at the top of the hill up here, and you were right behind Cash.
1 second, right?
Half. No, it's like half a second. Here, I'll pull it up. I think there was
less than a full second, I believe.
UTV Bounty right here.
Cash had 18 18.4 and you had 19.0.
Wow.
You were bragging, like you wanted to be the first guy to hit that hill.
I did. I wanted to be the first side-by-side up it.
You were like just geeked. And then Cash obviously ran before you. He came around, and when he took off, you could hear him. He was in full send mode, just not caring. Like,
what happened on the hill one? Was it a belt?
Yeah, I shredded a belt and it got wrapped up in my secondary clutch. Wouldn't allow me for cable, so I only had go forward on that big hill.
Well, that's all you needed. I'm glad it worked out for you.
Oh yeah.
How did it feel when you were in the air at the top of that hill?
Oh, I could tell.
Was
I
that
was
like
soaring.
a great moment, or like oh crap, this was more than I thought what I bargained for?
It was like a split-second decision. I was in the air and I kept my foot on the mat and I landed in the gas.
Yeah, it was a very wild ride. We were impressed.
It was very crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's like, Mom, I'm going fast. It was impressive. We were cheering you on again, smoking time. Cash again squeaking out a half a second ahead of you. I mean, you can't get much closer racer than that.
No.
All right, we've got Jerry Baugh. Jerry had a pretty spectacular first go at this hill, and he kind of just went straight up vertical and right back over on his lid. So things are looking good so far.
Yeah, we had quite a few rollovers on our first course.
Good job. Way to come down it.
Real easy.
Yeah, again, after Justin Wills got hung up there, I think everybody's a little timid now to be pinballing through that.
Cross everything you got.
All right, moment of truth.
I want you to gas it.
Again, you can hear that.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, come on.
Everything. Nice.
Woo. Uh-oh. Wow.
He definitely gave it all he had
did.
on that hill.
Wow.
Well done.
What was his time?
You all right? What's going on?
Try to listen for his time here.
Might have ran over the timer.
We're waiting on the time.
Sometimes we get like 3 or 4 people on the radio.
54.050 for
Woo.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Glad to see him back out here
Yes.
again this weekend. Jerry raced with us, was it just once last year? Maybe twice?
Yeah, a few times.
And, oh man, sorry, something just blew in my eye.
Yeah, again. So, wild ride, it was a good time.
Yeah, my first run I was really disappointed with. I thought I'd get up there, but just way too
Man,
wide.
you were doing everything you could right there.
Yeah, I was gassing on it for sure. That's why I shredded that belt. Then that second run, I was going at it for fun. I really wanted to climb that hill.
Yeah, it's again, it was very apparent to all the guys that were just absolutely fully committing on the side-by-side, just going crazy with it. Again, coming in, like I said, finishing second place on the second course of the day.
You power now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody messing with Cash. We caught Wade on camera giving him a little shove when Cash came by and then pulling him in for a hug.
Yeah.
And I saw you give him a little shove out there. Like, I didn't beat Cash.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
That little pipsqueaks.
Yeah, and it was funny because he made a beeline for your side-by-side. Run over there.
He was so excited for you.
Oh, yeah.
We love seeing that.
That was a good moment there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time. Like I said, it's always good to see rivalries. Like I said, Wade and them. Wade and him are like little brothers, I think. Like, always teasing each other, kind of picking on them. And so it's super cute to see that.
Yep.
We know at the end of the day, everybody's out here cheering for each other.
It is.
Correct.
All right, I'm not sure who we have up next. Spencer, you're welcome to sit up here and watch with us, or if you've got something else you want to go do.
We'll go enjoy the show.
Okay.
You do that.
See you, buddy. I just updated you a minute ago. Yeah.
Oh, man. What? All this dust is blowing around now. It's getting me. Safe to say we are definitely have a good group of contenders for the Skinny Pedal Award this time around. I'm not sure who won from last weekend. I haven't seen the updated votes on that.
Yeah.
I know I voted for Jay. It only seemed right since Jay
Yep.
was the whole reason that
Jay,
got
yeah.
us talking about doing this award anyway.
Cartwheeling through the air.
There were some Cody Kaysen votes.
Yeah, I believe.
And I think some Dan Carter. This is all from
I'm sure.
the last race in Bridgeport. So we'll have to see how that one ended up. So you guys be sure to keep a lookout for the posted video reel of the contestants, the contenders for the Skinny Pedal Award, and make sure you go comment and vote which driver you think earned that award.
Yeah, again, like I said, it's always nice to see guys come out and give it all. So if they're coming out and they're getting crazy with it, it's always good to see get a little reward. Look at him; he's driving through. And Jerry thought his name is Jerry, and his rig is called Jerry Rigged, which I thought is originally they were talking about how what he's gonna name it, and somebody, I think Zach, made a joke about that.
Oh, of course it was Zach.
And so he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it," and it's so funny that's what he named it. So that's kind of awesome. Good times. Obviously, did pretty well there. Had a good time. I think we have three drivers so far in the bouncer class that have times.
I'm
So-
really glad to see him and the handful of others that didn't finish. Like Spencer didn't finish Hill
Yes.
1. Jerry didn't finish Hill 1. So I hate it when a driver comes out and isn't even able to, complete the hill. So I'm glad to see those guys being able to show out and have some fun on Hill 2. Hill 2 is the harder version even. So
It is.
good for them. I know that's a good feeling.
It is.
Who?
Jerry Gray is gonna race with no front axles. I like it.
So DC wasn't racing for Jerry. He was just racing.
Just cause.
Just cause. We're listening to some radio information. If you guys ever wonder if we start making random comments that have nothing to do with what we were talking about, it's because we're listening to what's happening in the radio.
It's because they don't. It's because they don't have anything to do with
they
it.
don't know. They're like, what?
Because we have about 12 people in our ear chatting at any given time. So I hear the clock is hot. No front axles. Okay. Cool.
Oh, that was
leaping through the air. Yeah.
Wow, it was extremely dusty, but still very impressive that he
Oh,
just made that hill in two-wheel drive.
He actually killed it and then lost steering because he killed it. So we're going to see, man, that stinks.
Now he's got to try and back up this hill off the tree
On
and
two-wheel
two-wheel
drive. I think he's just swinging it around.
Oh, man, I don't know.
There we go. Again,
I'm really impressed that he made it up the first hill.
So close.
Oh, there it is. He's not in a much better spot now.
I say he almost has
he's
to
off the tree.
almost has to probably pull up the hill and try to back. Oh, he's got free. Wow.
Way to stick with it.
Wow. So far, we have 3 finishers. This is Jerry Gray in two-wheel drive. Trying to pull a Jake Pike and knock one out.
That's right. Speaking of Jake Pike, where's he at this season?
Yeah, I heard he sold his buggy. So we saw it race earlier this season.
Oh, no, not another tree.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Man. That stinks. Man. Sometimes I forget this is real. Yes.
Taylor.
It's so funny because, this is a guy in two-wheel drive. Still, and rough this course really is.
Hey, Jonathan Shepard just commented that we have some cool prizes in the works. Y'all please vote. These guys put in a lot to put on a show. And that's Jonathan Shepard with Skinny Pedal Fab, who stepped up for the new award for this season that we've been talking about. So, yeah, y'all take the time. When you see those videos get posted, comment and vote for the drivers. Like Jonathan just said, there's so much that goes into a race weekend, and you might not go home with a trophy very often or as often as you'd like, but it is nice to be recognized for at least putting on a show and having a cool or a wild run. Speaking of wild runs, man, Jerry is just giving it everything he's got.
He said
All right, I think he's done. What a heck of a try, though.
Yeah.
That little zoom in there at the end was perfect.
That was. I love that he stuck. He was finishing the burnout with his hands in the air. I'm like, that's pretty awesome. You know, obviously the tree wasn't rolling back downhill. It's clearly like an uphill wheel. It's not like you're steering. You're doing a burnout on the hill with your hands out. That's pretty awesome. What's up, Josh Maple?
All right, guys, we still have Tim Cameron, Wade Good, Colby Wright, Jay Stortz, Brandon Davis, Matt Holt, and then Trent West that are left on my list.
Yes.
Wade Good had the fastest time on Hill 1. Timmy had second.
Last weekend, he's like, I don't know what to do.
You're like, well, this is weird.
Yeah.
So all those guys still left to run. It is nowhere near finished yet. This is the Brannick Motorsports Bouncer Cup, Hill 2. We're about halfway through. All right, you can see him out there trying to figure out the best way to get Jerry's rig off this hill.
Yep.
I think we're going to have Keith Toolman on the job out there.
Keith takes good care of us.
While we wait for that, let's run to a quick commercial.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerply XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
No matter where your ride takes you. Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
When you're serious about installing the highest quality drivetrain products designed for high horsepower and bigger tires, there's only one choice. So get the power, performance, and confidence that comes with Yukon. Rev it, climb it, and rip it, knowing you're rolling the best in the industry. Built to perform, built to last. Yukon Gear and Axle.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
What's up, y'all? It's Cash LaCroix.
and this is the highway to the hill.
Got a line in my eyebrow.
He gangsta.
FaceTime me. I'm gangsta mode.
Jackie is gonna kill y'all.
I'm a little gangster too.
All right, we're back. I think I see Mr. Tim Cameron pulling the line in his new buggy. We're getting our course all clear, making sure everybody's ready to go. But Timmy is sitting in the starting gate. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, we're live. Solid. Cool. Bree's taking a snack break there.
I am honestly excited to watch this. I can't wait to see this.
Just messing with you, Matt.
What's up, Josh Maple? I finished 11th on the first course. Wow!
I have a feeling we are about to see, or maybe not see, if this dust cloud doesn't go away.
Yeah, he's definitely moving.
Fast run from TC.
Again, trying to hit that far left and leap up it.
Nice
out
and smooth
the top.
out the ledge.
Smooth, and then leaps out the top. See what his time is going to be. Here we go. Wow.
3:1.933.
Wow.
Timmy out there making this hill
Wow.
look like
Easy.
Main Street.
Easy. 30 seconds, basically, and made it look super easy. Tim Cameron sitting in first place. Daniel Heckley's in second. Kenneth Cozian's third, which is Adam Kuntz is running for him. Jerry Ball is in fourth. And that is our only...
He's got his work cut out for him now, though, to beat that 31 from
dude.
Timmy.
That Wade, again, I think on the first course, Wade beat Timmy by like half a second. And the only place I saw him pick up time was bouncing down the hill. He went just kind of full kamikaze, and I think was able to pick up just, again, we're talking about half a second. Tell her I copy.
Are you?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Timmy definitely is going to make Wade work for it. We're going to see how he does. He's getting ready to come. I think they're letting the dust settle. Okay. I'm going.
All right, this is Wade Good. Oh, man, this is going to be close, y'all. Oh, Pepper in the camera. 5. It wasn't enough for a first place time right now on Hill 2, but still right there behind Timmy with a 31.9, and then Wade now with a 32.1. Guys, what? How? Just how? These times are so tight. Did I hear Gary and say that Colby is out, Taylor? Okay. Looking at who's left here. We've got Jay Storts and Brandon Davis. Matt Holt has left to go get suited up and ready for his run. Jay Storts is on the line. board play looking good so far on Hill 2. Nice. What a shot. .618 for Jay Storts. Timmy had a 31.9. 32.1. Whoa, 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 that's $20, sir. Uh-huh. What would these people do if it weren't for my notebook? That's what I want to know. Yeah.
Brandon Davis, the Whipple Supercharger, and Menace.
I haven't heard any times, man. I can't hear anything with motors.
Brandon Davis on the line. Brandon had a third place time from Hill 1. If he wants to break the streak of that third place, his time to beat right now is a 31.9. Let's be real, though. Being consistent in third place, it's not a bad place to be. At least you're on the podium. Nice run from Brandon. .731. Guess what, guys? That's a third place time right now on Hill 2. Oh, man, we don't call him Mr. Consistency for nothing. That is funny. Timmy in the lead with a 31.9. Wade Good in second for Hill 2 right now with a 32.1. And now Brandon Davis holding down that number 3 spot with a 34.7. We've also got Daniel Heckley in fourth with a 36. Then, let's see here. Jay Storts with a 41.6. Adam Coots with a 41.7. And Jerry Baugh with a 54. And a handful of DNFs in there. Still got a few drivers left to go. Matt Holt. I'm not sure if John McGreeny or Colby Reich are still in the run-in here for Hill 2. No, their names are still on there, so I don't think he knew. When? Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't help me because I haven't been counting. Oh, no. You came up here to take a break? Oh. All right, so I just heard that So Trent Ratcliffe is on the line in Sucker Punch. His first run was worse than that, so he's already made it further than he has here on Hill 2. He had a rollover on Hill 1, so glad to see him already getting a lot further.
I talked to Trent.
Hey, Zach. Welcome,
Hey.
welcome to the show.
Talked to Trent after Hill 1. He was extremely disappointed in himself. Driver error. His throttle got a little happy. He got excited, he said. He said I need to learn to let out a little bit. He's still relatively new with very little experience in this buggy. I think he's done 3 or 4 races tops. And
I think did he only race the Bikini Bottoms with us last year?
with us. He's hit a couple of AOP events and things like that. But so far, I think he's really just pushing for a complete heel, which there's been easier heels. That top has gotten to where it's pitching people into that tree, and you almost have to just contend for a bounce. And when you're off from, Hellbent was an example of just a very capable buggy. And but Trent's he's going to get his sea legs underneath him. He's a natural talent for driving.
Oh yeah, he's been in the UTV class for several seasons now.
Yes.
It just takes a little time to learn the ins and outs of a new buggy and more horsepower.
I think he's learned that he likes the big buggy better. Come on, let's go, Trent. I'm really focused on what he's doing right here. He's noticed that these guys coming out the top really hard are sending it, and he's a little gun shy from his first run. Obviously, you can see that in his throttle control here.
Yeah. Well, and until you've actually sat in the driver's seat and known what it feels like to be staring down a hill this size, or like even this first ledge portion of Hill 1 that we had several rollovers on, I mean, it can get it.
I'm looking at the screen right now. I can't believe how much intimidation that hill lead loses in that video.
Exactly.
That thing is so
we've been talking about that. It's kind of frustrating.
Yeah, you're looking at it, you're thinking, man, these people look like, look at that buggy. Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
Tree.
Hey, tree. Okay, good.
Look at that snag right there. That was perfect.
That's a fish hook. Good job, Trent. Okay, he got himself off the tree. Good job. All right, you can hear the crowd go wild.
They're excited.
And they should be. When you get out here, this crowd they form a kinship with these.
With the crowd a whole lot more out here. Matt and I are only interacting with our online spectators. Just tell us what it feels like out here. We've done a couple crowds.
A lot of time walking through the crowd, not only talking and conversing, but listening, interacting, and the energy is so people that are they're really wishing for everyone's success.
Yes.
We all work together, and these drivers, we're so grateful that they're willing to do things just like Trent. Trent knows with his DNF on Hill 1 and his already complications here, the buggy's not running good, and he knows this, and he is still trying to make it work. And not only is Trent right now wishing his buggy would come to life, run smooth, and work good, everybody in this crowd's crossing fingers. As with me.
We want to see everybody succeed out here.
Yeah. So there's Chris Hickman coming over. He's out of time.
And he is out of time, but man, he was giving it a heck of a go.
Justin Wills, you want a shot at this hill, fire it up and get it done.
He's out of time.
Get ready and let's do it. Hey, don't worry.
Taylor's fangirling over his fiance on screen there. Miss Gary and Bynum. She had that hair blown in the wind and everything. Taylor's up here like, oh, look at her. Cover girl.
Down, big boy. Yeah. All right. The reason we're all here, and this is his online audience, so I'm going to really, really, really play to this. Come on, Matt.
Are you, Zach?
Yes.
I'm really proud of Matt for Hill 1.
Matt, that ain't going to work, buddy. We need a little bit of forward momentum. Come on. I think inertia is a tendency of an object to remain in motion over a given space of time and period due to applied force. We need a little bit of inertia.
Is he? Okay. I didn't know if he was just going to attempt it. I know he was concerned about not having the power to make the big hill.
Well, he had the power to climb this earlier. I don't know where that power went, but he needs to find it again.
Well, I thought maybe he was just attempting.
And that's fine.
But we'll see what he does.
Yeah. There he is. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Let it eat. Let it eat.
Go. Stay in it. Come on.
And as long as he keeps it moving, the trick to these hills.
Look at him go. Atta boy.
These hills are such a dirt content that is forward momentum is the difference between making and breaking you on this hill. And as long as you stay moving and pulling with his weight to tire traction, oh, wow, this is not good.
Oh.
Come on, baby. There's a tree.
There's one of those trees that we've been talking about.
All right.
We got the double thumbs up from Bill.
I'm still so proud of Matt.
How did that even happen?
That he is going to hit the hill one way or another.
Christy, Tim Cameron's time on Hill 2 was a 31.933.
All right. I hear you, big dog. All right. This recovery brought to you by all the people that love Matt.
It was Matt that rolled down the hill. He was the first racer to roll down that hill.
That specific hill, yes.
Yeah. He was the first one pointing down the hill.
That's true. Whoa, whoa, big fella. Knocking everything over. Hey, that radio's about to get wet.
It's freaking dead. Hey, I need another radio. That's why I really came up here. Is there a way to? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still paying from Facebook. Give me a battery. Huh? You like anything over there that has a battery? Yeah.
Matt Holt wrecked, so he's giving him another 10 extra minutes to get ready.
Getting his buggy ready and hit this hill. I'm sure that's part of what played into Matt's run here. That's what we're going to go with.
Matt sacrificing his run to give Wes more time.
More time.
That's a brotherly love right there.
It says, Wes is almost out of time. He goes, here, let me roll down the hill. Forward. Matt is the first to be pointing his rig down the hill and still roll.
All right, guys. Let's take this moment and talk about where things are standing. I gotta get the live feed. It keeps kicking me off. Come back. Brooks. What? Yeah, come on. Sorry. I can't hear you with these headphones on. That is for you so that everybody else can hear you on the live feed.
Okay.
All right.
That was a nasty crash by Matt.
I know. I don't think any of us were expecting that. And it's actually a little ironic because Matt and I have been talking all day about how nice it is to have some trees to catch you when you roll over on a big hill like this, and then he goes and does exactly that. So
that's the only reason it totaled out my buggy on that hill. It grabbed on that tire when I started flipping.
Dude, so talk to us about getting used to Sucker Punch and just being in the big buggy. Trent Ratcliffe, everybody. You've had some interesting runs today, so we'll talk about that a little bit with us.
It's a lot different from a racing buggy, 100%, because, I mean, in a racing buggy, you have to carry momentum all the way up through there. The big buggy, you just shift down and go.
Yeah.
And then Sucker Punch, it's a single ram buggy, which I'm getting that changed out. So, like when I took off on the line, when I landed up there sideways, I didn't have no power steering. That was just me trying to manhandle the steering wheel. And then somehow, when I was coming down the hill, it just started working again. That buggy has a mind of its own sometimes.
Apparently. Oh, man. How long was it last season that you got Sucker Punch?
Yeah, it was about the end of last season.
Yeah.
So this will be the first season with the dang, I'm nervous. I'm sorry. I've never been interviewed before.
Oh, you're fine. We're all just hanging out up here. So Sucker Punch was LC's buggy, and then did you get it from him, or did someone else have it in the meantime?
Oh, well, LC...
Because I hadn't seen it for a while until you brought it back out.
Well, LC didn't want to sell it at first because we were going to go get into a big buggy Raptor 900. Mm-hmm. LC didn't want to sell it, which I don't know what deal him and Dad worked out, but Dad just came home with it one day. So
a good enough one, apparently. So
But I believe Halsey, you know what I mean? I don't think he wants to let go of this half of the stuff.
Yeah, it's hard.
But
when you've put a lot into it, and if you're newer to the sport, Elsie was a racer with us, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 years ago. It was back in the 4x4 Nation days. It's just kind of how I divide things up in my mind.
Didn't you used to race at one point?
Yeah, the Avenger, like a madman trying to do it. And, you know, I've gotten to where I prefer more of the short course type racing these days. Anyway, Sucker Punch was in our Women in Wheeling calendar that we did for 4x4 Nation. We had all the lady drivers like Shelby and Lori Shirley and some other of the ladies that were involved back then. And Sucker Punch was in it. I don't know if you knew that or not. So, yeah, I'm sitting in it in the calendar picture.
Oh, I had that actually on my phone. You're in the driver's seat and you have
That's probably like 8 years ago. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
That buggy, I think, is turning 9 this year.
Yeah, I believe it.
And it's still out here trying it. Well, it's basically just limited by me now.
Well, it's a big difference to go from the race buggy that you're used to into a big bouncer, and plus just going from any new vehicle, even if you were just going from razor to razor or something, you know, it takes a little time to get used to it. And this isn't exactly easy stuff either that we're racing on out here. So I think you're doing good.
Thank you.
You got any more plans for the rest of the season right now?
I think we're about to go put double ram steering on it and maybe get triple bypasses put on it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just that steering's just like on that hill, it's just all over the hills because I'm sitting there trying to fight it and play catch up with it.
Do you know what events you might be making it out to the rest of the year, or are you just going to play it by ear?
I'm just going to play it by ear. That's more Dad's call. I mean, I like to be at every event, but that's him and Mom's call on that.
It's a lot. It's a big commitment, a lot of travel. We talked about gas prices earlier and how that plays in this year more than ever for everybody making it to the event. So we're glad to have you guys out here. Trent, you want to give a shout out or anything else you want to tell everybody?
Well, I'd like to say hi to Tabitha, my girlfriend. She's probably watching this right now.
There you go.
I don't know if she probably walked away or not because of the crash or not.
Hey, Tabitha. Your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eric Hagan, everybody.
Why didn't she want to come with you?
Well, she was going to come, but it's something with her mom and dad. That hurt my heart.
No, you did good.
That hurt my heart.
You did good. Hey, I was told to come up here. So they're still I think the situation is West Keene's going to run,
all right,
whether it's official or not. So I think they want to have it.
Well, how far west is getting down to get his buggy?
I don't know.
You don't know?
That's a good question.
Well, I'm probably going to run over there.
All right, you run over there.
All right, thanks, Trent.
Thanks, Trent. Good run. That was a good show you put on for us. Thank you, Trent. Well, it's been a good day so far, and it's not over.
Come on up here.
Come on up here.
We got a little pint-sized
Put your headset on.
racer coming to join us. Whoa.
You want to put those on? Talk to us?
Yeah, put those on or we won't be able to hear. This is Clara Hoback.
Hey, Clara.
Hi.
Clara, this was her second race ever so far. She raced with us a couple weeks ago in Bridgeport, Texas.
Yep.
Clara, you had the second fastest time on course 1 today. I'm going to have to go back and reference. And then you had a 5th place time on course 2, and you saved yourself from a rollover. You came around that corner on 2 wheels and were able to steer out of it, and you didn't hit this tree or your dad. So I think that's pretty good for a first-time racer. How did you feel out there? Did it make you nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Being on 2 wheels?
Yeah.
Did that surprise you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you steered out of it. You didn't just tip over. That's great. That's good reflexes.
So what are you thinking when you're out there? Just go fast?
Yeah.
Press the gas, no brakes? No brakes, no mistakes?
Are you looking for your dad as you're driving and watching where he's telling you to go? Turn left, turn right, go faster, whatever? That helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you couldn't hear us, but we were saying you're the most successful Hoback this season. So you're doing great. So don't let your dad go, well, maybe next time. It's like, no, like, Dad, I'm going to give you some pointers.
Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah, there you go. But you want to listen to him while you're racing. It's like, okay, if he tells me to go left or if he tells me to gas it, you got it. You did great.
Yeah, that helps having somebody out there pointing.
And
in
here's
which
the thing:
direction to go.
you looked great in your outfit too.
Yeah, look at this. She
I
got the
love
rock
the
star
pink.
sunglasses on.
Absolutely.
The full pink race
Absolutely.
suit.
Yeah, because sometimes it's not how good you do; it's how you look doing it.
That's
and
very
you
true.
looked great.
Have you ever heard that before?
Not well.
Now you have.
You'll hear more of it.
Clara, can you tell everybody how old you are?
6.
Wow.
What made you want to start racing?
My daddy just told me to.
Yeah.
So the way I heard it was you got, which one did you get first, the 200 or the 170? One of them was ordered and didn't come in time, and so Justin, her dad, went and bought the other, and then turns out the one that was ordered came in right after that. So anyway, so she ended up with both of them, and you were driving around with cousins and some family, ripping around, feeling good, trying to keep up with the older cousins.
Yep.
Yeah, so then you thought, you know what, I might be able to race this thing.
I can race.
Yeah.
And you came out here and just dominated. That's so awesome.
Clara, do you have anything that you want to say to anybody that's watching? You want to say thank you? You want to say thanks to Mom and Dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Why don't you do that right there?
Thanks to Mom and Dad.
Do you have any good friends at school?
Yeah.
Say something
You want
to
to shout
them.
out to them? You can just say, hey,
So-and-so?
whatever their name is.
What's their names?
Addie, Sunny,
There you go.
Christina.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, there you go. Maybe they'll watch this, and they'll say, hey, she was talking about me.
Yeah.
You can tell them all about it when you go to school on Monday.
Awesome.
Sound good? All right, Clara, thanks for coming up here.
Good deal. High
Good
five.
job today.
High five. Good job.
Here, you can take this thing off now if you want.
Awesome.
Nicely done.
It's been a good day.
All right, guys, we're going to go to a quick commercial, and we'll go through a rundown of what we've got so far when we get back.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerply XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com. What you want.
No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
When you're serious about installing the highest quality drivetrain products designed for high horsepower and bigger tires, there's only one choice. So get the power, performance, and confidence that comes with Yukon. Rev it, climb it, and rip it, knowing you're rolling the best in the industry. Built to perform, built to last. Yukon Gear and Axle.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
All right, guys. Justin Wheels is out playing on the course. He already had his official attempt at the hill, and you might remember he got snagged on a tree on his way down. So he just wanted a chance to come out and play around on it and give another attempt.
So we're gonna let him do it.
So officially, race 2, hill 2 is over. We are done.
Yep.
This is just Justin playing around, wanting a chance to hit the hills again over here. So I'm going to go through our top 10 right now since we are officially done racing. This is just for Hill 2, our top 10, or rather, we only had, 7 drivers get a time, I believe. Tim Cameron had the fastest with a 31.9, and then Wade Good with a 32.1. So close. Then Brandon Davis in that third place spot yet again. 34.7, so consistent, Brandon Davis. Daniel Heckley with a 36.8 in fourth place. Jay Storts with a 41.6 in fifth. Adam Coots racing for Kenneth Cozine in sixth with a 41.7. Those two very close. And then Jerry Barr with a 54. That was just for Hill 2. That's not overall. So those were our top times. Everybody else was either DNF or did not attempt.
Yep.
They are still working on getting Matt off of that spot on the middle of the hill.
He's a doozy. It's hard work to going down the hill.
It's hard getting buggies out of trees in the middle of a hill.
Yes, it is.
That one where Bebo ended up was probably the weirdest
That's
one
amazing.
for the day.
Yeah, it was a weird
Stuck
one.
Between two trees.
Yeah, that we had treed a buggy.
All right, guys. That concludes our day of racing here. We had UTV classes of RC racing yet to go for today, but that is going to wrap up this live feed here, and that'll be at Wildcat, Kentucky. There goes my umbrella. So y'all be sure to tune in for that. We'll see you then.
Bye-bye.